Let me clear my throat. Hey. Let's see. All right. Let's see if we can get this all figured out today. Figure it out in one day, but we're going to try to do the best we can. All right. This is the Mary and Donna show, where we discuss quite a bit. But as of lately, we've been discussing different things for different weeks. This week's thing that's been on Instagram, we're going to try it here on YouTube for a particular night. And this one is titled the same as the previous two. Each week we do a different thing on Instagram. So this week's theme is, are you a traditional wife, a traditional woman, or a slave queen? We went through a little bit of what each one are in detail. So with that said, that's where we're going to continue this conversation. I'm just trying to figure something out while we're on here. Let me make sure my mic working. I'll be on here before this. You know what? All right. That over here. Check for audio. Do we have audio? Yes, we have audio. Do we have visual? Yes, we have visual. So we in there, as they say. We in there. All right, let me just figure this. Pull this down. All right, let's do. Okay, so here we are. Here we are. Now I'm supposed to be on Instagram, so I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Right now we're following on YouTube and Facebook. So what this show is, we basically are here with the solutions. Everybody got a lot of problems. There's all these problems in Black America. Relationships are out of control. Marriages are at their lowest level. Relationships are dysfunctional, toxic. Feminism is running rampant. High value men are the talk of the world. Everyday men are getting a itty deal. So what do we do about it, man? What do we do about it? What do we do about it? Well, this is what we do. We continue with the old strategy, marrying our sisters and building families. You say, well, hold up, bro. I thought you just went through all those details. And so how do we continue with the same game plan? Give me 1 second. I'm talking to one of them right now. So, men, we love our sisters. So therefore, why not marry our Black sisters? Doesn't mean it has to be here in America. You can find sisters all around the world. And where do you find the majority of sisters in the world? On the continent of Africa. There you go. You marry a sister, you're still building Black families, and even have better opportunities to build Black wealth. Yes, indeed. You do. What I preach is this. It's easier to attach yourself through marriage and benefit off the resources than any other way, especially when so many people are benefiting themselves. We don't benefit anything. We're always the last in line, or the last to know, or the last to get it. You see, how do you say, rumors of wars, wars and rumors of wars. These things are not surprising to me. I've been preaching this since the last 10, 15 years. That at some point, not if, but when the Third World War happens, are you going to be prepared? Are you going to be ready? Or are you going to be stuck in one place with nowhere to go? No options. That's what it all comes down to, man. Having options. No one can determine how everything is going to play out, but we can determine whether we will have more than one option. Brother reached out to me, said he was getting his passport today, and he was going to be visiting, I believe it was Ghana that he was speaking about, 2023. Said that he's going to keep me updated. Said no problem. But the problem is that it's only a small, minute, a fraction of us that are planning ahead of time. We say we want beautiful sisters. What's the problem? What's the holdup? On the continent of Africa, and I'm not just talking, I could go from country to country, but if I'm just talking in general, the ladies outnumber the men about 10 to 1. So it can't be a situation where, what about the guys in Africa? They have their shot at the Black American woman too. Somebody's going to have to marry them. So why not them? Keep it all black in the family. So that situation stands as you have plenty of opportunities to find the type of lady that you would love to marry. You don't have any more excuses when it comes to, I want a woman who was raised to be a wife, a submissive woman, a respectful woman, one who was taught by her mom, dad to, be a wife from the beginning. I want a natural beauty, virgin beauty. I want all these things. All these things are available to you. So you got to ask yourself, what's the holdup? Now, the thing is, these things don't come to just everyday, ordinary people. And I get that and I understand that. But the type of people that are on these platforms or in the streets and to the point like they're about to start protesting down there over these females that they're going through it with. You guys have no excuse. You can't continue to complain about a situation and just hope that it get better without doing anything about it. Men build better when they have a home foundation. When there's a foundation, there's a structure that he institutes within his home. Men are better builders. They're able to direct better, be better leaders. This is way of human nature, has always been. It's not anything different. You understand? Not anything different. We've been this way for a long time, but we lost our way. I say this, if you were, out of all the parts of Africa that I've been, I tell you this, compared to my Black American sisters, West African women are pretty much the same. Not in way of attitude, not in way of the feminism or none of that. What I mean is, if you were to go back to the 1950s and 1960s and any time before the 1940s and 30s, and how our women were raised back then, that's what you will be marrying if you went for a West African woman. So when you hear all the talk, women are not the way that they used to be. No, they still are. It just takes you getting on a plane and going over there to get them. There's nothing wrong with that. Why would there be something wrong with you keeping it 100% us? marrying a beautiful black woman, pure African blood, untainted, marry, build a home, build on the resources there, both families benefit. Why not? I don't understand. What would be the holdup? What would be the negative? I can see all the positives, but what would be the negative is what I want to know. I don't know if you can find any. And if you can, please let me know. Let me do this. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me just do this. What is she saying? Let's see this. All right. I think that's what I just did. Someone's asking me something. How to join. So this is our first time doing this show on YouTube through StreamYard. So we're just trying to see how it works itself out. If it doesn't work out great, we'll go back over to Instagram. It'd be easier for one stream, but they don't let you gather your guests on, so it doesn't work for me. So if you guys haven't checked it out yet, check it out on Instagram Live. Even on here, you could check our replays for the shows that we did for the past 2 weeks. It's called The Marion Ghana Show on Instagram, just as it is here on YouTube. So, let me see. All right, you know what? I was asked yesterday with the theme that we're doing, can a woman be all three? Well, that's a discussion at hand. Can a woman be a traditional wife, a traditional woman, and a slave queen all at the same time? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Because I think one is contradictory to the other. And when you try to be all things, you're going to gravitate more to, I believe people will gravitate more towards the wrong side of things rather than the right side of things, if that makes any sense to you. Because when you incorporate those things, what is he doing? Okay, let's see this. Oh, wow, it do work. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Rachel. Can you hear me over there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Who's calling? Martha says.
Yes, Martha.
So, have you been listening? What do you have for the theme this week? Right now we're discussing one thing. We're discussing, are you a traditional wife or a traditional woman or slave queen? Or career woman? Which one are you?
I'm career woman now.
Say that again?
Career woman.
Can't really hear you.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Okay, I see I'm a career woman.
You seem like your phone is breaking up.
Oh, sorry, can you hear me now?
Again? I'm listening.
Okay, I see that I'm a career woman.
Hmm? Is that your network? All right. I think it's a network issue. All right, let's see if we can get Martha back. I was hoping that, I'm not sure it would make a difference whether I switch from one to the other, because dealing with Africa, man, Keep saying, man, this 4G, it ain't working anymore. I gotta update that stuff to 5G, man. Seriously. Tell Buhari to get on his noodles and get it on track. But I try to do the show a little later also, because normally how should I say, the networks are a little freer at this time of day. Because right now we're doing this show at 6 p.m. Eastern time. If someone's calling from Ghana, that'll be 11 p.m. And same for Togo and Burkina Faso and all those areas. And I'm not sure if Cote d'Ivoire is a same or hour ahead. I don't know. Nigeria's an hour ahead. So um, it's timing. It's timing. Everything in life is timing. Just like us trying to get it together has its timing. And before we can move forward as a people to be united, we got to know where we stand with each other. When we can figure that out, we can continue to join, unite, and continue and moving this thing forward. Like I said, in order to gain the resources and the influence that we desire, we need, it's going to take Africa. Whether you want to agree with that or not, we've been in this struggle for so long and haven't really moved the needle at all since the 1960s. If anything, seems like some days things move backwards. So, with that said, I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you my truth. Can't do without them. They can't do without us. God has made it so that it's going to take both parties, both sides, to come together in order for Him to truly bless us. So that starts with relationships and intermarrying. Call it tribal, call it whatever, but it's all one people. Mm. You back? No, she having problems. So we'll see. All right. So we'll see. We'll try to get it back. But anyway, let me see. What does that mean? Yeah, I'm trying to check something out anyway. Okay, I think I did it wrong. So I believe that the key is, and has always been, the continent of Africa. I like to call it Kush. Call it what you want. It's the key to success. It's going to take us to do this. There's no other way. No other way has been made purposely until we can humble ourselves and do what we know that's necessary from God and God Himself. So yes, even if our women were acting right, it still wouldn't change anything. We would still need this. It's good to need each other because when you need each other, you treat each other better. When people feel like they don't need you, a lot of times you get treated like ish. But we need each other. And that's a beautiful thing that we need each other. It's good that we need each other. We could work towards this faster. We could become more successful in our daily lives, in our happiness. Hmm. Y'all just don't get it. Some of y'all are not getting it, but you will get it. Let me see one thing. All right, so what I normally do, well, Martha is really trying, ain't she?
Don't do anything with it. I'm using it to sound very bad.
You talking to me?
No, sorry, no.
All right, did you get your network fixed?
Yes.
Oh, now you got to echo. All right. So what you got?
All right. What you got?
Okay.
There seems like a delay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
We can't hear you. We're waiting. We can't hear you. We can hear my echo.
No, I can hear you from there.
Huh?
I can hear you from there.
All right. Let me see if we can do this.
All right.
Go ahead. Let's listen. Let's hear you.
Let's hear it.
Let's see. She's trying, fellas. You see how our sisters try hard for us? So a lot of times you just need to see the effort there. Didn't we?
My sisters try hard for us.
I was trying to see if she could do through Facebook, maybe.
I hear you.
All right. I'm here. I'm waiting on you. All right. Do like this. All right. When you start speaking, that's how I can know whether we good or not.
Okay, very good. I can hear you.
All right. Sounds better. All right. So what you got? Let's listen. Let's hear you.
Okay, you asked me a question earlier if I'm a traditional wife or woman, or I'm a career woman, and I said I'm a career woman.
You're a career woman.
Yes, I am.
So you're never going to be a wife, basically.
Sorry?
I said, so basically, you're content with not becoming a wife.
No.
Well, career women don't normally get husbands. And when they do, they normally leave for a younger woman.
Okay. But I definitely do want to get married. So,
I'm going to keep all y'all on. All right. But what I'm saying is this. If you want to be married, but you're a woman, so tell me how does this work? Like lay out the few points. Martha. Yeah, I hear you. I see you, Jenny. Martha.
I can hear you.
All right, look like your video full, but we're gonna learn about the video. Go ahead. How does this work? You're gonna be a career woman. So lay it out how this marriage is gonna happen.
So I didn't get your question. Can you repeat that again?
You said you're a career woman and you're gonna be married. And I'm asking you, how does that work?
Okay. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm asking business with an so
Wait. You have an echo. Everything's echoing. Let me try Jenny. Jenny,
Yes. Good evening.
good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. So where's this echo coming from? From my end.
Maybe.
But you don't have an echo, but she does. Oh, you know what?
Registration.
Hello? What the hell? All right. Let me try something. Hello? All right. Now I see what's coming from. All right. It looks like it's coming from out of your phone. You don't have any earphones? Headphones, headsets. Let me try this.
Move the echo.
Give me 1 second. Oh, okay. I got it. That should be better right there. Sorry, check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. All right, I know what it is. Go ahead, Mark.
Okay. Now I have for now. What is that I feel like was I was
Wait. Do you hear it, Jimmy?
No, I can't.
Oh, what the hell is going on, man? Who is this flying? Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm trying. All right, let's see if that works. All right, yeah. Go ahead. We good now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was having both of y'all on at the same time.
All right.
All right, so go ahead. Lay it out for me.
Okay, I said right now I'm in and what I'm doing basically is I'm just focusing on myself right now, trying to develop myself and my skill. So if eventually a man comes like married to me, I think what I would do is that
All right,
I
hold
will
on.
follow him marriage at the beginning.
We might have to go on IG because I don't know what the hell's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get this. All right. Let me hear you speak.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you sound good now. Now it's not breaking up.
No, it's not. It's okay.
All right. So you're in school, right?
Yes, I'm a student.
How many years you got left?
Just one year left.
How many years do you have left?
Just 1 year left.
2 years. What are you going to school for? What's your subject?
History and international relations.
So, and that's going to lead to what type of job? Doing what?
To become a diplomat or an ambassador.
What is it? Martha, can you hear me? All right. I'm not sure what's happening. Let's try one more. Hello. All right, so, yes, maybe it's not me. So, everything clear, no echo now. Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, so, yeah, so, damn, Martha, excuse me. Martha, if you're listening, I think the feedback is coming from your phone, because no matter who else that I put on, I don't hear any of that. But I'm only getting it from your phone. So let's go with Rhoda. Good evening. Rhoda says, is that your name?
Yeah, Rhoda.
Rhoda. Is that how you say it?
No, Rhoda. Rhoda.
All right, where you calling from, Rhoda?
Nigeria.
What part?
River State.
All right, what you got for me on the subject?
What?
What? What do you have
I
on the
didn't get it.
subject?
Okay, I'm just joining. I don't know what the subject is all about. So
Subject is
can
about
you?
this. I'm gonna run it down for you, Rhoda.
Okay.
Question is this: are you a traditional wife, a traditional woman, or a slave queen? Which one are you?
A traditional woman.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Were you raised to be that?
Yeah. Yes.
From what age?
9.
All right, by mother and father or auntie too?
Yeah. My mother
All of
and
you?
my father, both.
All right. Are they still around?
Yeah, they are.
You want to be married one day?
Yes, obviously.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
23. What do you do for a living, Rhoda?
Just graduated.
You do well. Congratulations. Now what?
Thank.
What comes next?
Okay, so I just get something doing, then get married.
All right. Who you gonna marry, Rhoda? We like to know.
What? What?
Who you marrying? Who's a lucky man?
I don't know yet. I've not met.
So you're not met him yet. So I
Yeah,
guess that's why you're here, right?
yeah.
All right. This is what we do. This show is based on a particular subject. This whole platform is based on the fact that a lot of Black American men are complaining all over the country that their women are not fit for them anymore because the successful, productive Black men want traditional wives, but the women here don't want to be traditional wives. They want to be career minded and independent women. So the Black men want to go
Okay,
back to the older days with traditional wives. So that's where we come in at. We allow others from the continent or all around the world who are what the men are looking for to come on the show. They see them, they contact you directly or contact me to get in contact with you. So with that, make sure when you leave here, you some way send me email contacts, email, social media links or whatever. But I want to find out if you really truly are a traditional wife by a few questions. You ready? Oh, Rhoda dropped. Let's go back to Martha. All right, she's back in again. All right, Martha, I hope you have yours set by now. If not, we'll try to find a way. But I'm trying to get Martha to get her phone working right, get her network on right. Let's see. All right. So basically, that's how it goes. I keep people who would say, all right, well, what about the guys? What about the guys? I keep telling you, I'm going to repeat it over and over. The guys, we got you covered. We got you covered. You're going to have your whole week. But this is what we're going to do. We're not only going to have the guys come on and the girls come on at 6 o'clock like we do, but coming soon, we're going to start the show at a second show at 9 o'clock. And the very people who had a chance to watch this show the previous night, going into the next night, we're going to bring my Black American brothers on, and for Men's Week, my Black American sisters on. So not only are they going to see your videos, you're going to be seeing these men videos as they come on here and get interviewed. And that's going to be with the 9 o'clock show, which will start right after this on a daily basis beginning next week. Martha. Oh, Martha. Martha, do you have any earphones? Earphones, my dear? Martha, are you able to hear me? She can't hear me either. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Martha. We just checked with others, and everyone else is working, but only yours is not working for some reason. Why is people calling me on Instagram? We're not on Instagram. All right, give me 1 second. Martha, please, let me know. Can you hear me now? I'm really trying to help you out, sister. You seem like a good woman. All right. Let me just send this, because everybody think we're on Instagram, and we're not. All right, let's get back to it. So, as I stated, what we're going to do starting next week at 9 o'clock, when a lot of you ladies are going to be asleep, we're going to bring our Black American brothers on air who are looking for wives. The whole thing for this thing, we need to build together. Oh, you know what? Check 1 2, check 1 2. Yeah. Okay, we got the mic working. Just want to make sure it wasn't me. Come on now, y'all got to do better. All right, so I'll switch mics just in case maybe she can hear now. Martha.
All right.
We can hear you.
Martha.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Let's do this without your. We're gonna do just your audio. So hold on for a bit. Let's see if I got it. Are you there? Are you there?
Just your hold
I do not know what the hell is going on, Martha. I'm sorry, my dear. I'm trying for you. Believe me. I got everybody on Instagram thinking that we're on there. And yesterday, I tried to tell people. All right, Martha, I'm gonna keep talking. When you get it together, you let me know. And
Yes, I'm here.
all right, now you can hear. All right, we can hear you now.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, cool. All right, about time.
on.
We're gonna try to deal with the little echo and see how we can get through this.
I think
All right.
the echoing is coming from your angle.
I only hear it when I'm on the line with you. I don't hear it with anyone else. So that's what I'm saying. I only hear it when I'm on the line with you. All right. You said that
Okay.
you had 2 years remaining in school, right? Right? Martha, you mean to tell me you can't hear me again? All right. I think Martha, if you there, Try to come on Saturday during the daytime, maybe or tomorrow. What's today? I don't even know what day it is. I gotta look at my phone. Okay, it's only Wednesday. Um, if not tonight or whenever, Saturday afternoon, we're doing it at 2 o'clock p.m. So that's about, if you're calling from Nigeria, it's about 8 p.m. All right, give me a second. Trying to help people out who are asking where's the show. So, trying to give them a helping hand because I don't even know how these things work, to be honest. All right, man. All right, I'm working on it. You know what? If I was smart, I would have put this link in a new description for today, but I did it, and that's my problem and my fault. So I'm going to suffer for it. So right now, Martha, any different?
Yes, it's much better now. I think I can hear you.
All right. So go ahead. Try to get through what you were saying.
Okay, you asked what caused my studying in school. So I said I'm studying history and diplomatic studies.
There's no money in that. There's no money in that.
Why would you say that?
How much money you expect to make annually?
Okay. For now, I don't have the exact figure yet.
You have to have a figure in your head. You don't go through 4 years of school and take up a subject and then say, I'm going to get out of school and I'm going to do this, and not have an idea of how much you're going to make. You just don't do that. So you have to have an idea. I mean, what you're going to use that to be, what, a teacher?
No, I think after the 4 years of studying college, when you get out of school, I think what you can get from your diploma is either you become a diplomat or an ambassador of your country.
Diplomat or ambassador.
Yeah.
Um, See, there's nothing wrong with things like this. The only thing I say is I go back to the saying of probability and possibility. There's a lot of things that's possible in the world, but where do your probabilities stand? Because when you get into things like diplomatical and all that, it's not about what you know; it's about who you know. That's normally passed off to friends
Yes,
and families and family members of friends. You know what I mean?
I'm aware.
All right. So even if you were to do that, let's just say that God granted you this wish that you became that. How many years would it take you to actually reach um your prime financial goal, becoming a diplomat? You're not going to do it in your first or your fifth year. It's something that happened gradually over the course of time, right? What you're looking like 10 years down the line, you want to be where you want to be financially.
Yeah.
All right. How old are you now?
Yes.
How old are you again?
I'm in four.
24.
Yes.
So if everything that you said worked out just the way that you wanted to work out, knowing in life things, okay, she dropped off. We was just getting into it. but I know her network is going crazy. All right, Rhoda, you back?
Yeah.
All right. Where were we? You said you were a traditional wife?
You said you wanted to put me through what?
No, I
Okay,
said
I
I
think
wanted you
you
to make
asked
sure.
what.
Yes, I want you to just answer whatever it is that I'm asking you. You said you were a traditional wife, right?
Yeah.
All right, tell me what does that entail? What's the definition of a traditional wife? I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm listening.
I think she should be submissive.
All right.
Yeah, a nice cook,
Let me know
have
when you finish.
a okay, have a um um sense of humor, respectful,
You
and
finished?
committed.
What happened to the
What?
ability to listen or follow instruction?
I didn't get.
What happened to the ability to follow instruction?
Yeah, I said submissive.
All right, you could be, yeah, okay, we let that go. So that goes in the same realm as that. All right.
Yes.
So you said you want to be married, right?
Yeah.
How many
Not like
kids?
immediately. Three, just three. Two guys,
Just three.
two male and a female. Yeah.
So who determines that?
We both should.
No, who determines if you have two boys or one girl?
Me and my husband.
How is that? Tell me, because I like to know, so I can make sure I have
We
a boy
talk
next
about
time.
it. We should talk about it, like how many kids we want.
Talking about how many kids you want, don't make you have two boys or one girl.
No, I'm saying what I want. Like you said, how many kids do I want personally? Like I.
You said three,
And I
but you went
said
on to say
yes,
two boys
yes.
and two girls, and I said,
What?
who decides whether you have a boy or girl?
And a girl.
Who decides whether you have a boy or girl?
Is it not good?
Yes, it's God. So why are you telling God what it is that you're going to have? Let's leave it at three kids.
Because
Let's
he said we should
be humble.
ask. Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying
Because
let's be
even
humble,
God
keep it
said,
humble.
ask what you want and he
Are
will
you
give
going?
you. So I
No,
just want.
now. So you're taking that out of context. That was David speaking, and God speaking to David for what was going on in David's life. So that had nothing to do with everyday individual people. Because if God gave us what we asked, we all destroy ourselves. So
No,
no.
but then you still have what you want God to do for you, don't you?
Yes, I
You
go out
still
and
have
work for it.
what Yes, you still also have what you pray for God to help you achieve.
God does not listen to my prayers unless I go out and work hard for it while I'm praying.
Yes, I know that. Yes, I know that.
All right. So again, God determines whether you're going to have three boys or three girls or two boys or two girls, whatever combination He wants to give. He's going to decide that. We're not getting into that. We want to
Yeah.
know how many kids. You want three kids. No matter what they are, you're going to
Yes.
love them as your three kids, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
All right, great. That's what we want to hear. You seem like a nice lady. I like that. You're cool. Um,
Thank you.
I don't know what you know about us as Black Americans. You probably don't know what you see on TV, which is not us really. But we funny people, trust me. If you like humor, we funny people. But so you had said you're 2023, right?
Yes, yes.
You just finished school. So Your next step
Yeah.
is to look. Now you. It sounds like you are honest. Your next step was to look for a husband. You said.
The next step for me now is to get established, like have something doing for myself, then get married.
Some see. This is what I learned about Nigerian men. That a lot of the men want women to already be working and have money and have something before they feel that they're worthy of marriage. We're the opposite. Like we're the very opposite of that here in Black America. Like we want to see the men that I'm speaking about are like the productive men, the men who go to work, earn a good living, able to have their own houses and cars and travel and do whatever. They're the men that we're talking about here. So with our men, we don't really care what you got going. We want our woman to just be the traditional wife in all details that you just described. So we don't care about what else you have going. You have to do that now to sustain yourself.
Okay.
You have to do that now to sustain yourself. But
Okay,
when
I
it comes
guess, I
to
guess.
marry, yes, when it comes to marrying a Black American, they're not going to be concerned about anything that you're doing financially. They don't care. All they want to know is, are you going to be a wife that they could build and have their children through in order that they could get to the next plateau in life? That's their objective. They don't care about the money you make or the career you're trying to. They don't care none of that. That's what's happening in Black America today, and that's why everything is so much in shambles. We are Black Americans are the least married people on the face. Let me repeat that. Black Americans are the least married people on the face of the earth. Now, when you hear that, Black Americans have the highest rate of divorce.
They are the what? They are the what? I didn't get you.
We're the least married people on the face of the earth, meaning our people don't
They
marry.
were the least married people.
Yes, with the highest rate of
Okay,
divorce.
okay.
Put those two together. The least married with the
Yeah,
highest
yes,
divorce.
yes.
That means dysfunction all around. The women are not willing to cooperate with the men. So what the men have said, you know what? Y'all don't want to cooperate anymore, so we're going to go our way. So that's what has happened. And that's what brought us here, that they decided to go their own way. So I said to myself, I'm married to a half Nigerian and half Ghanaian. I lived in Nigeria for the past years as well as Ghana. I still have my home in Nigeria and Ghana. I'm I consider myself part of the culture, part of the people. I've been there for over a decade. I'm bringing this show to Nigeria this year. Hope all goes well. But what I have said is that it makes sense if you truly do love your black people, and this goes for both black Americans and Africans. If you truly do love your people, begin to marry each other because we all one people. We're nobody else is going to stand up for us but us. We already know that. We already know that. We're at the bottom when we should
Yeah.
be at the top. I say this for you as an African, a West African. You
Oh,
benefit to marry a black American. Your family benefits off the resources that he can provide. He can
that is
benefit
it.
off the resources that your family can provide. Buy land, build on it, do whatever. But your kids benefit even more because they become dual citizens that can travel around and travel about. Now you're making a whole new generation of blacks. Those who have ties to Africa, those who have ties to America. So they have the best of both worlds. They grew up to be tomorrow's leaders. And no longer do they have to worry about being bribed to get in office, this and the other. They have access to the whole world already. Do you understand how that works? My
Yes, I.
kids that are in the bedroom with my wife, as she's reading to them, doing whatever, they're Ghanaians, they're Americans. They can go about to Ghana and build, they can come back to America and build. No one can stop them. They could do whatever it is.
Yeah.
They're the only thing that's going to happen is they're going to process more kids who have that same ability. You understand?
Yes.
Everyone benefits. Everyone benefits. So I know some people may get jealous and say, "Oh well, you're taking away our men," or the Africans may say, "You're taking around away our women." First of all, there's 10 women to every man in Nigeria and in general in Africa. So there's way too many women anyway. Unless every man is going to marry 10 wives, there's still going to be a lot of you left over with no one to provide for in a way that you want to be provided for. I'm sure just like every lady, what type of lifestyle do you like or want? I mean, you don't have to like give me like the beyond lifestyle that, doesn't happen to everyday people. Just give something realistically. What would you like? What type of lifestyle would you like?
Like, I didn't get. Come again.
What type of lifestyle would you desire that you think would be reachable, doable if you found a husband?
Okay, I just want to be comfortable. Like, I could be able to get what I want. Like, maybe let's say food. I like, if I just want this thing, I could get it. I'm not after the very extreme, like very wealthy kind of lifestyle. I just want a very normal kind of lifestyle. The type that, okay, I want to get this, I could get it, I could afford this, my husband could afford this for me, and all of that. If I want to travel to this place, my husband could support me. It's not going to be stressful for him, kind of lifestyle.
So basically, a middle class lifestyle.
Yeah, not much.
Yeah, nice car, nice house, kids in
Yeah,
school. Y'all could go
yeah.
out every
My
other
kids are
weekend.
doing well. Yeah. So they are
All
like,
right.
Mom, I want this, and then I could get it for them. Not like much, oh, but then they are comfortable, and I am too. My husband is. He doesn't have to struggle to do those things.
I'm gonna tell you one of the most beautiful things about Black Americans and Africans is when they come together and you're learning a new culture and you're learning from each other, and it bonds you much closer than the average couple. I'm telling you the truth. I have yet to see and hear of a black person marrying an African when a black one is a man and the African is a woman. I still never heard of anyone divorcing. They tend to stay together for the rest of their lives. This is just word of mouth. I'm speaking. I'm not speaking to statistically, but even if you go into statistics, there's not really a lot of data on that. But they don't have anything that suggests that when a Black American man marries an African woman, that there's a large rate of divorce. It's the very opposite. There's no data because there's not really been any divorce to bring data on. When you learn each other's culture, and we learn each other's culture, we could fly, you could be here, I could be there, we could be different places, learn different things about each other. It's a beautiful thing. And like I said, our children benefit down the line to create a new generation of Black individuals. And I think that you're, from what I could see or gather, seem like a really cool person. Let me ask you this, a few more things before I let you go. And before I let you go, or after I let you go, make sure you send your information to me. Um, Whichever way you found the show, just send it to me by way of that, okay?
Okay.
All right. I see the kids in the background. Do you have any kids?
No, it's my
Okay, got
roommate.
it. Huh?
My roommate.
Oh, your roommate kids.
My roommate. That's not a kid. That's an adult.
Oh, I see some little behind legs. I thought it was a little baby or something. Maybe it was
No.
the arm. Oh, all right. Well, I'll tell you, roommate, I said hi. All right. So, at the age of 23, I always ask this question: how many failed relationships so far?
How many failed?
Relationships.
Three. Yeah, just three.
Which one lasted the longest?
My second.
How long?
I think we're about 3 years. Yeah.
Why would you be with a man with for 3 years without being married?
Actually, um, we just actually had plans to marry. but then it's not like we planned it. Like things didn't work out the way we wanted it, so we just had to go our separate ways.
Why? Because of financial issues?
Yeah,
How old was the guy?
he was 25 then.
Why would you be with a 25-year-old if you're ready for marriage in the first place? You know,
I
men in
was,
their
I
20s
wasn't,
don't
I
typically
wasn't,
have,
I was, I wasn't
huh?
23 then.
Yeah, you
I was
probably,
like
so that,
18.
oh, so you was young and dumb, I guess.
What?
I guess you was what they call young and dumb. You ever heard that
Maybe.
terminology? You ever
Yes,
heard?
yes, yes,
Yeah, ladies use it
yes,
all. It's used all the time here. Ladies
yes,
use it all the time. Oh, I was young and dumb. Then you be like,
yeah.
well, why you have a baby 10 years later after that? Oh, I was still young and dumb. How the hell are you young and dumb at the age of 35 years old? Like, but no, on the serious tip, yeah, I would say this. All right, we're gonna go through your possible outcome. You want to be married, you're 23, no kids, beautiful, three failed relationships, one lasted 3 years because you was 18. Um, what was the shortest relationship? How long did that last?
The shortest was about 6 months. Yeah.
All right. Typically, a man who's ready to marry, men don't start to think about marriage at the age of about 35. When a man is 35, that's when he begins to feel that he's ready for marriage. Financially, a man is not capable of taking care of an entire family until the age of 40. That's when he hits his financial prime. Now, from 35 is when you marry. Between 35 and 40 is when you marry. You begin to have your kids. As your kids get older, the man is coming into his financial prime where he's able to do a lot of things. Have you noticed men in their 20s are finding themselves, men in their
Yes.
30s are figured it out and they're putting a plan together. Men in their 40s have already hit their mark. So that's how it works. So that's why if a woman is ready to marry, you can't be wasting your time on someone in their 20s. You understand me?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you're just wasting more years of your life. You're 23. The type of men you want are going to be middle class men, like you said, so you can be comfortable. And for that to happen, if you are what he needs, that's fine. But you have to understand one thing. You can't really waste any more years because if you go down to 27, 28, 29, those same men who are looking for a woman going to realize that there are a whole lot of 20 and 21-year-olds that offer the very same thing. You get what I mean? So it's time to take it serious. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give yourself as far as looks go?
For the show,
No, for you, when you look in the mirror, what do you consider yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
physical look or what?
Physical.
I'll give myself 8.
Why do everybody give 7 and 8s? What is up with that? All right.
Uh,
This is I'm that's Nigerian. So Nigeria, you feel like you're in the Nigerian eight. Now, different countries have different levels. Like, how should I go? Like they say California has the most beautiful people. Like a California 8 may not be a Nigerian 8. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like over here on the East Coast, we consider Beyonce a 8, a Rihanna a 7. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes, yes.
So,
I guess.
all right. So, um, let's say you're a 7. Sevens usually get the same outcome that you want, an average, or excuse me, a middle class outcome, which nothing is wrong with it. With that said, you get a um man around the age that I've been talking about, middle class income. You have 3 kids. Are you willing to work, or you want to be a stay at home wife?
I want to take care of my kids, like stay at home and take care of my kids.
All right. So what happens if something happens, COVID hits again, and he needs you to go out there and work part time?
I work, but I would not want to work when my kids are small. That's my point. I want to take care of my kids when they are small. Then maybe when they are like 7, 8, I could work. But then I don't want to. I want to take my time and take care of my kids. That's just the thing. I want to take care of
So you
my
want to be a
kids.
stay-at-home wife? At least you're honest.
What?
Now, are you willing to? I said you want to be a stay-at-home wife. You're honest. Do you want to work before you have your kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let me ask you this last thing now. If this man was to approach you sometime this year, say like sometime this year, someone contacted me and said, you know what? I like that particular girl you had on such and such an episode. He contacted you. He was say 40, but somewhat attracted to him at 40. And he said he wanted to marry you, have kids through you, and raise a family. What would you say?
Yes. If I like
So he get
him,
old.
I'm good.
So okay, let's talk about that lastly, because I forgot about that. What type of man? Like, does he have to look a certain way?
You just have to look good.
Most people in the world are average looking people. You do know that. Men, it's the women who are supposed to look good, not the men.
Okay. Don't be a bully.
Don't be a
Okay.
bully.
I I want a man that is understanding. Yeah, a man that no matter how angry he is, he's not going to lay his hands on me, like beat me or something.
You know
A
what?
man
It's
that
funny that you. I'm gonna let you finish. It's funny that you say that because when I met my wife, she had the very stereotype thought about Black American men because that's what she see on TV. That's that's what they want you to see. Black American men. You can look now. This is statistics right here. You can look this up even in their own CDC and all that. Black American men are the least physically abusive people in all of America. White men at top, you have Latinos, then you have between black and Asian. But first is white, then it's Latino, and then blacks are under that. Black Americans deal with their women who are the most physical and aggressive people. So my wife had to find that out. That no matter how angry I get, and I do get angry, my wife one day in my life. We've been together 6 years. I flew over to Ghana after leaving Nigeria, flew over to Ghana to go meet my wife and say, hey, I like you. I didn't take time to get to know her. I just said, I want to marry. I'm ready to marry. I think you're good for it. You'll make a good wife. Will you marry me? Same year I married her. That very following year, she was over here with me. So that's how it's supposed to work. But yeah, I
yes.
want you, I want all y'all listening, I want y'all to get that out your head that Black American men are these um scary big men who beat their women. No, that's not who we are. Just like the media shows us that Africans are these people with big bellies with flies around their heads. That's what we see when they talk about Africa. We know that's not y'all, but that's what they see over here. Because that's what they want. The more they keep us divided, the more they know that we can't unite and be where we're supposed to be. You get that? That's divide and conquer strategy. That's been going on since the beginning. Since we got over here, divide and conquer has been it. What you see on TV is not us. If you want to learn about us, come talk to us directly. That's how you learn about us. You're not going to learn it from the TV. The TV is going to give you a false narrative of who my people are. You get me?
Yes, I do.
All right, so don't think that. I'm sorry to interrupt, but go ahead. You were saying about the type of man.
Okay, so like you said, you just mentioned that you and your wife had this understanding, and then she asked you that you're not going to hit her, and then you agreed and all of that. So I
No, I
actually
didn't
want a
agree with
man.
anything. I laughed. I laughed because I couldn't believe she was asking me that. Because that's not an issue.
Okay, okay. So he should be understanding, should be somebody who compromises, someone who is tolerating. We all know that women have this annoying attitude.
At least you know.
Yeah, so I know that I can be annoying.
You
So
hear
I
that,
want a
fellas?
man who is
You hear that, fellas? She's letting you know that she could be annoying. Are you a nag? Do you tell me you're not a nag?
no, I don't nag.
Okay.
I don't nag.
You got a child. You're
So
childlike, but in an innocent type of way. So that can annoy some men. My wife is like that. My wife is very childlike, and I could get annoyed sometimes, but
yeah.
I know it's a special thing though. So at the end of the day, I love it about her, even though it annoys me at times. So I don't think that'll be a problem. And what else you want to say?
Okay.
Does he have to be a certain height? Because your woman get me with this height thing.
He should be. He should. Does it have to be what?
I said, y'all get me with this height thing.
Hike what?
How tall does he have to be? Height. How tall does he have to be?
Okay, okay. Taller than me, like 7 feet.
You see, she don't even know what she's talking about when she's talking about 7'6". Lady, how tall are you?
I'm 6 feet though.
No, you're not 6 feet. How much do you
I'm
weigh?
6 feet.
You just told
I'm
me you want a
six
man
feet tall.
7'6".
Yeah.
No. So you're taller than all the men in Nigeria?
What?
You're taller than all the men in Nigeria?
No.
I know that because
How?
you're not,
How?
because that's what 6 feet is. I'm 6 feet. I'm tall.
Oh. Oh. Maybe I'm 5.5, but I know I'm close to 6 feet.
See, I don't even want to ask you your weight because I know you don't know that. I'm gonna ask you your weight. Are you big, medium, or small?
Medium, medium.
You're about 5'5", medium, about 135, 140. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But next time you go to the doctor, take your weight and take your height and make sure you always know that. A woman should always
I
know
I
that.
I know my height.
No, you don't, because you said you were 6 feet.
I just no. I'm close to 6 feet.
No, you're not. I'm telling you. Unless you went from 5'5" to 6 feet. That's a dramatic difference. 6 feet is the height of a tall man. The average man is 5'8". That's the average height of a man. So 6 feet is way taller than the average height of a man.
Okay, okay. I should be average. That's 5.5. Is it not?
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh. That's what I said.
No, you said 6 feet.
No, that's 6 feet. I was just trying to calculate something.
All right. All right. Rhoda, it's been a pleasure over here. Make sure you send me your contact. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right. We're going to see what we could do for you. Any guys will take an interest in you. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're welcome back on the show any week, man. We normally take people only once a week because we have a different theme every single week. So keep tuning in. Make sure you share it with some friends. All right.
Okay.
All right. Have a good
So
night, Rhoda.
it was nice chatting with you. Bye.
Nice. Same to you. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. So that was Rhoda. Uh, seemed like a fun-loving girl. So 23, no kids. Traditional wife, raised to be a traditional wife since the age of 9. So, guys, it's here for you. Only if you want it. There can be no more complaining. The complaining has to go out the door now. You have everything available to you. And that's why I say that I only speak to the productive guys, to the men in this society, from the middle to the up. middle, upper, elite. You get me? Beautiful sisters. We all one. Let's make a new name for ourselves. Let's make a new us, a more improved us. We can do that, but it will take this intermarrying for us to do that. Our sisters marry our African brothers. Our African sisters marry our black men. That's what it's going to take to make a new us, a stronger one, more resources, more power, more influence. So, guys, we had pretty rocky at the first start of the show, a little rocky, but we was able to get through it. Let's see if we get Martha back on. If everything is okay with her now. Martha.
Yeah.
All right. Are you there?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. We give it one more shot, okay? All right. So last we spoke, you were telling me how this was going to work from you being 34 years old by the time you get to where you want to be, and then you will start looking for a husband. Does that
Can you hear
normally
me?
work out? Martha, I can hear you. I'm talking. You can't hear me?
Yes, I'm here. I can hear you.
All right. So I ask you, if you're not going to be where you want to be, if everything would have worked out 100% perfectly, and you're saying that you'll be 34 at that time, how will you find a husband at 34 years old?
All right. So that's
Uh,
you.
yeah, all right, Martha. You're gonna have to use another phone. Try another phone tomorrow. Jenny was in here. Jenny disappeared. Jenny, get back in here so we get on with this. All right, give me a second, everybody. All right. So, since people are still asking me about the show, I'm gonna have to post the link tomorrow. Tomorrow early for everybody to catch the show through here through the YouTube or the stream. What is a StreamYard link? All right, so let's go. All right, so I'm gonna give it about a. All right, here she go. All right, there you go.
There you go.
You were hiding out.
Hiding out.
Yeah.
Oh, now you got the echo
Got the
too.
echo too.
What's up with
What's up with?
How come some
How
people?
come some people?
I don't hear
I don't
echo,
hear echo.
but then some people I
Then
do.
some people I do.
I don't know. Maybe the location and the phone and probably the network.
Ah,
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
All right, we
All
gotta
right, we
find.
gotta find.
Do you have it?
Do you have
headphones?
headphones?
No.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
come
You
on.
serious?
You serious?
Oh,
Ah,
we're gonna
we're gonna
because
because
I think your phone is
your
picking
phone
up
is picking up
everything.
everything.
You have it on
You
speaker
have
or
it on
something?
speaker or something?
No, it's normal.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, because our
All right,
last
because our
caller
last caller
was also in
was also in
Nigeria,
Nigeria.
and there was no
There
echo.
was no echo.
Okay.
All right, so
All right,
I'm
so
trying to say
I'm trying to say
if I could do
if I
anything
could
on
do
my
anything
end.
on my end.
Let me try this. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not
I don't
sure.
see it happening. Let me see if I could
Let
do
me see if I
something.
could do something.
All right, go ahead.
All right,
Is
go
it?
ahead. Is it?
Yep.
Yep.
No.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
Jenny.
Jenny.
Yeah. I can hear you.
What?
What?
Yeah, I know you can
Yeah, I
hear
know
me,
you can
but
hear me, but
it's a
it's a
terrible way
terrible
to listen
way
to
to
it
listen to it
for other
for
people
other people
when
Okay.
there's a
when
constant
there's a constant
echo,
echo,
and
and
that's still
that's still
speaking
speaking
over
over
me
me
with a
with a
delay.
delay.
Okay. Entitled.
You get me?
You get me?
Yeah. Okay.
So you might need
So
some
you might need some
headphones.
headphones.
Can you pick some
Can you
up
pick some up
tomorrow?
more?
No, within reach. It's not within reach.
Huh?
Huh?
I can't get them now. It's not within reach.
I said
I said
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right.
See if you get some
See if you can get
headphones.
some headphones.
And we pick this
And
up
we pick
again.
this up again.
I'm gonna chat
I'm
you
gonna chat you
because I wanted to
because I want
introduce
to
you tonight.
introduce you tonight.
But with this
But
echo,
with
it's
this
hard to
echo, it's
do.
hard to do.
Okay.
All right.
All
So
right.
we'll talk
So we'll
off.
talk
We'll
off.
talk off
We'll talk off
camera. All right.
camera. All right.
So
Okay.
give me about a
So
few
give me about a
minutes and
few
we'll
minutes and
chat.
we'll chat.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Martha.
Mom,
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, your
So
network.
you
Now I know it's your network because you keep breaking up.
I keep breaking up.
yes, I'm just trying to fix it, but I don't know. The network is something else.
Yeah, and it's hard to get through it. So what we're gonna do?
Yeah.
Um,
Do it.
send me a message. Send me a message. Off camera, and I'll chat you in a bit. Okay?
See me a message.
Because I might go to record.
All right.
All right. I'll
Okay.
talk to you in a bit. All right, guys. This is how it's gonna be. All right. We're gonna stay here at StreamYard tomorrow because it's gonna be a better way to build through the YouTube verse. And I want to show you something, if I may. What it's been doing. All right. See that? That means everything we just did had got monetized. Now we are just starting our promo. So yes, things are looking up. That means that evermore, what I predicted, or I won't say predicted, I'm just going to say what I am working towards and working hard for and praying for and leaving it up to God, but at the same time knowing that I got to put in the work to get this show live over in West Africa so we could bring you even a greater vision than what we have here on this platform. Because when we do this live, we're going to do it right. And I can't wait for it. Man, we have so many special things coming to you guys. A lot of you guys who are going to link on, who are going on the Facebook, chat me in DMs and whatever. Glad you guys are getting your passports together as I get the applications and everything ready. So we can start getting to the deposits and all that type stuff. And because you guys are going to meet these girls in person. So we're going to take minimum of 50 guys over. You're going to meet these ladies in person, and we're going to see where it goes from there. So we're going to party it up for 6 days straight, 3 days in Nigeria, 3 days in Ghana. Party, party, party. 5-star hotels. So this is what it is, but this is where it all began. So guys, I'm gonna let you go. I want my guests to see if they could get their network situated tomorrow. But we had a pretty decent show. Thank you to Rhoda. Um, hope we get her back next week also. And like I said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I know a lot of you are at work, and the problem is with the time factor, which will work out in the next coming months. But for now, we got our Africans asleep and we got our Americans still at work, about to get off and their normal jobs in about an hour. So hopefully when you guys see this, when you get home, replay it. We love to hear your comments. And with that said, I'm going to be out, but I want you guys to like, share, subscribe, follow on our Instagram. Once one stream is able to get the Instagram logged in where we could take our guests through Instagram too, we'll have all 3 streaming from one platform. So that's what the problem was yesterday. They said they could do with Facebook and YouTube, but with Instagram, I'm not able to bring guests on. just respond to comments. So that's where all the technicalities came in yesterday. So he said next month the software has an update, so we're going to stream from this one place on all platforms. So it's going to be lit. All right, guys, I gotta get out of here, man. I got dinner in the oven. That's what was beeping because my oven roasted chicken is done. Let me go put on my chicken fried rice and cook some veggies, and I think I'm gonna be good tonight. So with that said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I'm out. Peace.